This is a very interesting. This is a very interesting exercise that I've been doing with my students. I posted this on Facebook. I set up this position. Actually, I set it up where red still had his 8 point and 9 point, and just play it over and over and over again until I can see what XG is trying to tell me about how to play my checkers. I'm red, and I play it against the computer, which is blue. And by the way, I also watch how the computer plays blue. It's just a great exercise. So the reason I'm showing you this particular position is because I did this with a student, and my student made quite a blunder. Now on the 5-3 here, there's no blunder to be made here. This move is forced. And of course with random rolls it could be anything. Oh, by the way, the cube must be on blue side here to make more sense and have more meaning in your bear off. This is more likely to be the case. And I can put another checker here. I could start out with blue having a crash board or an open 5 point, play all these variations, and it will change your plays. Jim Pasco has been playing with this position or positions like this quite a bit and sending me his results. He records them all in a spreadsheet, and he's playing under 1 PR. I don't think too many people in the world can play under 2 PR consistently, or even 3 in these kinds of positions. They are complicated. But so let's say you have a 5-3. This play is forced, of course, and you bring 2 in, which is a great roll to clear. And let's say that blue rolls a great roll like a double 5. Doesn't really matter that much, but let's give him a double 5. And now here's the tricky one. Red rolls a 5-1. Obviously, you have 2 plays here. You can play one off the 6 point, or you can clear the 5 point. So you can pause the video and take as much time as you want and see which one you think would be best. But let's take a look at how it looks. This is taking one off of the 6 point. And this is what it looks like if you clear the 5 point. So those are your only 2 choices. Which one do you think is right? And the most important thing is to consider why you think it's right, what's going on in the position, and try variations of it, try different rolls. But again, how would you play a 5-1? Well, obviously, if you make this play, there's a lot of awkward rolls. If you actually count them, you will see how many shots you can leave. But I'm going to save you some time and not count them just for the sake of time and look at dice distribution. Let's assume that blue didn't move for a second. Let's see what your bad rolls are. 6-3, 4-3, 6-5, 3-2. All these rolls leave a shot. 5-4, 5-2, 6-1, double 3. That you can see that everything in green does not leave a shot. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 numbers that leave a shot if you make that play. Now let's go back, clear the 5 point. We can readily see that some 1s are bad. Double 1 isn't bad. 1, 3 isn't bad. 1, 5 isn't bad. So what else leaves a shot? It's pretty hard to come up with anything. Let's take a look, analyze, dice distribution. Okay, 6-1, 4-1, and 2-1. 3-1 doesn't leave a shot, but it's not a great roll, but there's 2, 4, 6 numbers that leave a shot. So you leave far fewer shots, and there's a good saying that a point cleared is a point not to be feared. That's why clearing the 5 point is huge. Now, the difference in shots alone should make you make that play. And being able to count the shots without cheating and using dice distribution is a skill that any decent player can master and do quickly once you get in the habit of doing it. And the students that I have that have trouble just don't, I know that when they're playing, they've been playing for years, many of them, they just don't stop to count shots. And many people just don't count it properly. Until you're really, really skilled at it, the best way to count shots is to go through the entire alphabet from top to bottom or bottom to top. So you say the 6-1 leave a shot. For example, in this case, you'd know double 6s would leave a shot. Then I go to 6-5. Oh yeah, that leaves a shot. Then I go to 6-4. Nope. 6-3. Yes. 6-2. Nope. 6-1. Yes. Now I go to the 5s. Double 5s leaves a shot. No. 5-4. Yes. 5-3. no. 5-2, yes. 5-1, no. Then I go to the fours and so on. So go in order. You can learn to do it quickly that way and count shots. And the main thing I'm showing you here is not about this play, it's about the exercise. I have these stock exercises that I use. In fact, I call it my bearer in positions. Where the heck is it? I got too many things on my desktop right now. And, uh, huh, I know it's here. Anyhow, file, recent games, bearer in, here we go, recent games, bearer in 2. Just take another one. This is the one I started with. Do this over and over. And by the way, I did this at Monte Carlo with Alan Tisch, and I were doing this exercise. Joe Russell, I give credit to for showing me this exercise and setting up the idea. And Stick did things like this for years. But the very first roll came up was a 6-1. And I got it wrong. Alan Tisch got it wrong. And one of the top players in the world, and I mean very top player, came by, and I don't want to embarrass him, but he played the 6-1 wrong as well. So it's very, very, and the difference is not real big. It's 0.03, but it's still worth understanding the logic behind what you do. Well, I'll just show you the right play is not to clear the 8 point, which is what most people would do. Is play 8-2, 8-3. I'm sorry, 8-2, 8-7. The right play, these are close when you roll them out, to either play this or play this. And then the question is figuring out the logic. And the logic is, after you get hit, having a 6 to hit this checker. More than anything else, that's the logic, and having another way to cover if you don't get hit by covering from here with more numbers. Okay, I hope this was enjoyable for you. This is Phil Simborg from the Backgammon Learning Center, www.backgammonlearningcenter.com, where we've got about 25, 26, I've lost count now, top teachers, many of whom are some of the best players in the world, teaching in, I believe we're up to 11 languages now, and we teach online and live, and we have a system of teaching. We have material that is second to none, and we have the fastest and best way to improve your game, and I could list dozens of prior and current students who are winning tournaments and big money all over the world. So you want to learn faster and better? Go to the backgammonlearningcenter.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.